West meets East, American League action. Rangers baseball as Texas goes up against the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball right here on 2K Sports.
Hi everybody, Gary Thorne, John Krug, and Steve Phillips. It's Saturday night, baseball on 2K Sports. And our starting pitcher for Baltimore. So Steve, how's he going to handle these big Texas bats?
Well, it's a phenomenal lineup right here, and that's why this outstanding right-hander is going to have to be on top of his game to be able to neutralize some of their big bats and get the outs he needs. He has to work ahead in the count, or they'll make him pay.
Now we'll see how Ron Washington set this lineup today. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, if you like excitement, good and bad, Alfonso Soriano's the guy. The good, he can hit. He can hit the ball of the ballpark. Doesn't run as much as he used to, but still can steal a base when he has to. But in the outfield, he is an absolute adventure. Sometimes he does it, sometimes he doesn't, but it's always exciting.
Last game for the Rangers proved to be a W. Some momentum right now, starting out with a victory in the first of 3 against the O's. Mussina with the delivery. Slider misses badly with it, 1-0. The offense got busy for them. It came a little late, last 4 innings, but it worked.
Well, they got stifled early in the game, but these guys are such great hitters. They came through late and helped preserve this win.
That's a foul by Soriano. That one's too low. Mussina missing.
Well, you see there, he tried to go on that outside corner, down and away. Give the hitter a lot of credit, though. You know that's a pitch you can't hit, so don't even swing at it. Well, and the catcher looked like he really wanted that one.
And Soriano with a swing and a miss for a strike. The count evens up.
Let's see if he can make some adjustments in the game today. He struck out twice last night and got fooled at the plate, so he's got to wait a little bit longer.
Big swing and a miss for Soriano. Strike 3. He's out of there.
Oh, Gary, that's an outstanding slider. That great late action. With 2 strikes, not much you can do with that one. Tough one to hit.
And now we got a chance to take a quick look at how the Orioles will be setting up on defense. One out, nobody on.
Strike 1.
Here's the pitch. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Rodriguez now will try and avoid the K.
Great stuff from the pitcher. Now he's ahead 0-2. He can go in so many different directions.
Fastball got him, 2 down.
Very little movement on this pitch at 93 miles per hour, courtesy of K-Cam. You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact. But when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
Gonzalez at the plate. Base is empty and 2 down. And he watches the outside pitch from Mussina for a ball. The 1-0 now. Gonzalez watches it low for a ball. The 2-0. Fastball just misses. He runs it to 3-0.
Well, 3-0 count right here. Hey, look, I'm giving the hitter the green light and letting him swing away to see if he can do some damage.
And he takes that one and misses for ball 4.
Off the plate outside, he's missed on 4 straight. He's got to bring it back in the zone.
State Farm, a look at the teams who recorded the most steals from last season. Number 1, the Rays. White Sox in second. In the third spot, the A's. Fourth, the Mariners. And we've got the Rangers. They are fifth.
But there's nothing like the stolen base. To me, as a guy who couldn't steal a lot of bases, it is still fun for me to watch because I love watching these guys, the way they tinker with the pitcher, the way they make the pitcher work. And that cat and mouse game between them, the pitcher, and the catcher about pitch outs and everything else makes it so exciting to watch. And this team, one of the best in the league last year at stealing bases.
Mussina with the delivery. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Teixeira now will cut that swing down.
They had 2 hits in the game last night, looking to add to that today and trying to contribute to his club's success.
And he looks at a fastball that's in there, side retired. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. And first chance next for the O's. Here's a glance at Texas's starter. And as he gets going against these Baltimore hitters, what do you think we're going to see?
This right-hander brings outstanding stuff to the mound every time he takes the ball against a lineup that can be somewhat of a challenge at times for pitchers, but if he's on top of his game, he should be able to shut them down.
Here's the delivery. The 0-1 pitch, a fastball high. 1-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball has to be thrown down in the zone. You throw it up, it flattens out, and you can get hurt.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards third. And the leadoff man's on board. You love the offense when it gets going that way. This is the lineup we'll see for the Orioles.
Okay, this is what I call a circular lineup. Stars really throughout the lineup. They're all the same. They hit for average, hit for power, drive-in runs. Really star-studded throughout.
Here's how the Rangers stack up defensively. John, who's a factor for them?
Well, Ivan Rodriguez is a guy that even at his advanced age and how many games he's caught throughout his career, he still has those unbelievable, great, quick feet and possesses still one of the stronger throwing arms for a catcher. He can still shut down the running game.
Runner on first base, nobody out. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0. He's running. Ball 2. And he's in there at second base. Spins, checks him at second, and they don't want to forget about him over there, but he's back easily. One little extra step there, Steve, and it cost him.
Well, it took a little bit more, thinking maybe on a base hit he's got a chance to score. He ends up getting picked off.
Line drive fouled off towards first. On the way. Here's a swing and a miss at a hard slider, even at 2. Fastball in there, struck him out, out number 2.
That's a pretty fast pitch right there, and hard to get that much break on it.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking at a fastball like that.
They set him up beautifully with the change of speed, but you still think he'd be able to at least try and take a hack.
Robinson into the batter's box. Two outs, bases empty. That's off the plate away, 1-0.
Trying to get the ground ball out, you throw that two-seam fastball away from the hitter, trying to get him to reach and roll over it. He laid off of it here.
He sends this one in the air towards center. And it falls in there. That's going to be a single. The season's still fresh. Here's the Rangers, what they have coming up. Series with Baltimore concludes tomorrow. They'll continue their road trip for the next series. The Detroit Tigers will be hosting. That'll be a 3-game series. And then the road trip continues. They'll face some good competition. The Yankees hosting that one. So they'll be on the road quite a bit over this next stretch. Sisler is the batter. Two outs and a man on first. Lined right at the second baseman. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. Nobody's put one up yet here in Baltimore. Sierra is the batter now. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1. Oh and 1 offering from Mussina. He's at 0-2. He watched that fastball that was in there.
Well, he's got a good 4-seam fastball with good riding action to it, but he finds the heart of the plate here. Unfortunately for the hitter, he didn't swing.
He delivers. Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball. 1-2.
Well, that's just some good old country hardball right there. 4-seam fastball up in the zone.
The 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Slider tough to lay off, and it's 2-2. Curveball got him, 1 away.
Well, 2 strikes on the hitter, and he came inside. He just couldn't catch up quickly enough to it. He must have been thinking away.
This is what the schedule looks like for Baltimore. They wrap up this Texas series tomorrow. It's a road stint for them, off to face the Yankees in New York. That's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then there's another stop on the road trip. The Indians at Progressive Field. A lot of road games on the way. Base is empty, 1 out. Got him to chase that one away. Strike 1.
This year the Orioles are going to have to be a lot better at home if they're going to want to start to compete in the very tough American League and American League East.
The pitch. Fastball misses low that time. 1-1. The Orioles record at home 37-44. Confines there are supposed to be to their favor.
Now they certainly weren't, and mainly because of the pitching staff. Worst home ERA in the major leagues, 4.66. Tough to win, especially if your offense isn't hitting very well.
2-1 pitch. That's called for a strike. It'll even the count at 2-2.
Well, the pitcher going for that hole, and most hitters swing up and in. He found that strike zone with a four-seam fastball, and he couldn't get to it.
Missed inside with a fastball. The count runs full.
Well, they threw that pitch right there down and in, just off the plate. Let's see if they come back with another fastball down and away.
Hit sharply towards the hole. And he throws to first in time, out number 2. Now State Farm gives us a look at the hit leaders from last year. Here's a checkout of Young. He's 4th on the list.
Well, the more people you get on base, the more chance you have of scoring runs. And this guy can do it as good as anyone. He can hit, and that's what he does. He puts the ball in play. He makes things happen, but he seems to get a lot of hits. That's why he was one of the best at it last year in all of baseball. Gets on base, and he scores runs.
Oh! Mussina with the delivery. There's Jennings. He pulls it in for the 3rd out. And nothing across here in this half of the inning. Texas still hoping to put something up. And here's Eddie Murray. First pitch, a changeup outside, 1-0.
I saw the ball well last night, picking up 2 base hits in that game.
Here's the 1-0. The 1-0 delivery is a fastball. Can't make contact, strike 1.
Well, great movement on that two-seamer right there. Had him way out on his front foot.
Here's the 1-1. Can't make contact on that fastball. 1-2. The 1-2 on its way. Line towards third and foul. Fastball just about had him, and it's a 2-2 count.
Well, that's the pitch you want for the ground ball out. That two-seam fastball at the bottom of the strike zone. Just couldn't quite catch the plate. Good eye by the hitter.
Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
A good pitch right at the knees there. He swung right over the top of it and just couldn't put it in play. Let's take a look at last year's rankings in the American League and see how the Baltimore Orioles fared. 8th in batting average, 8th in hits, and they were in the top 10 in triples, really showing that aggressiveness out of the batter's box, thinking 3 when they hit the ball in the gap.
Nobody on base, 1 away. The pitch. First pitch way out of the zone, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Fastball low, 2-0. On the way. And the 2-0 pitch is a fastball low, 3-0.
That two-seam fastball is such an effective pitch. 1, because it gets ground ball outs, but 2, it sets up his other pitches.
He gets that fastball, can't make contact, 3-1.
Well, you have to be ready for something hard, and this guy wasn't anticipating it. That's why he was late on that two-seam fastball.
3-1 on the way. Fouled off. Full count pitch. On the ground to second. Soriano throws to first. He's retired. That's 2 down. And you'll want to tune in next Monday. It'll be Matt Kemp and the Colorado Rockies. They head into New York to challenge the Mets. All gets going at 7 p.m. Eastern. Base is empty with 2 outs. Pitch on the way. Sliders in there for a called strike.
I don't think he liked that call very much, but the reality is he couldn't hit that any day of the week. That's a great pitch.
Here's the pitch. Doesn't get the call on the slider. 1-1.
Now, if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
Here's the 1-1. Shot back to first. And he'll step on first to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no one left on. Nobody's put one up yet here in Baltimore. And we're happy to have you here in Baltimore on this clear, beautiful evening at Oriole Park. Michael Young at the plate. On the base paths, number 2 in steals in the ball club. And that's in there. Mussina ahead 0-1.
He's the guy on this team that they go to. If they need the stolen base, he's the man.
And that's a strike. Young's going to have to be very careful on this next pitch.
Well, the hitter's got to regret that one. He missed his pitch right down the heart of the plate. Four-seam fastball. That hurts.
You're out. Swung on and missed. Strike 3, and Michael Young is out of there.
Just drops that one in there. Good break on it. 83 miles per hour.
Fantastic piece of pitching to get that out, John.
Well, that's the part of pitching you love. He's looking for a fastball. He's expecting a fastball, and then just drop one right off the table. What a pitch.
And it's Hank Blaylock at the plate. His career average, .258, lifetime against the Orioles. 1 out, nobody on. Here it comes. Fastball taken high. 1-0. Smack that one. Long fly ball, but it's foul to the left. Hit in the air to left center. Williams will field. As he moves over, puts it away, short left.
Let's take a look where the Texas Rangers ended up rank-wise last year in the American League. First in batting average, first in hits, and as you can see, they also hit with runners in scoring position in clutch situations. Third best team batting average in that situation, really pointing to the fact they have the right mental approach. Credit the hitting coach.
And Alfonso Soriano to bat, while leading the league in home runs. Two outs and nobody on. Here's the pitch to Soriano. And he misses high. Mussina can't get him to go after it.
Such a consistent, productive, professional hitter. You know, one of their best bats in the lineup, Gary.
Now the 1-0 pitch. It's now 1 ball, 1 strike. He watched that fastball that was in there. One on the way. Swings, lines this one back up the middle. There's Jennings. He pulls it in for the 3rd out. And they're unable to make any noise here in this half inning. Still got the shutout here at Oriole Park. We'll be looking to the leadoff batter later on in this inning, another AB. And Williams in the box. He'll get us going here in the home half of the third. Taps this one foul off to the left. Low for a ball, 1-1.
Fly fastball right there, just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
Good looking fastball. Called the ball though, 2-1. Here's the 2-1. That's off the plate away. 3-1.
Well, this is your dream when you're in the on-deck circle before you go into the batter's box. If you can get the count to 3-1 and in your favor, you know you have the upper hand.
The 3-1 on the way. 3-1. That misses ball 4. Now you got to be watching for that steal down there.
Pitcher tried to expand the strike zone to get the hitter to chase, but he didn't chase. Take your base.
Their number 2 spot at the plate.
Now, Gary, you don't want to do this in this kind of a situation and put a walk on base with a guy who's the go-ahead run in the game. That's a mistake.
Runner on first. On the way. Ball. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0. And what he's done here in this situation with the walk coming where it did, Steve, is really give the offense a lot of options.
As a pitcher, you can't try to miss bats. Go at them, throw strikes, make them put it in play, let the defense work.
And he looks at a fastball in there, 1-1.
Unless you stay back and really think about going the other way, you've got no chance of hitting that four-seamer down and away.
1-1 pitch, fastball. That's going to be low, 2-1.
Well, this is a good situation right here for the offensive team. A fast runner on first base and a guy with the head in the count.
There he goes for second. A smash towards the hole. And they're going to have to eat this one. He is in standing up. And he gets in there without a throw. It's time to get it done. Baltimore, let's see if they can. Just kind of lean in, Steve, and slap that thing the other way in that kind of pitch.
Well, you can't pull that pitch. If you do, it's going to be a ground ball to short. You want to punch it to right field. He's one of the best at doing it. They better be careful, Gary, with him on second base. He can run, and he has the ability to read the pitcher and get a good jump as well.
Fastball just misses, 1-0.
A great movement on that two-seam fastball, trying to start it on the corner, running it off the plate. The hitter just laid off.
Hut shot towards the hole. Good offensive chance here.
He goes right with the pitch and slaps the ball into left field.
And if you try and pull that pitch, you're probably not even going to get the bat on it.
That's a ground ball to second base if he pulls that one.
Bases are loaded and nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And that's too low, 1-0. The pitch. He watches that fastball. It'll even up the count at 1-1.
Well, Gary, that's a great four-seam fastball, but when you lay it down the heart of the plate, you know you're at risk for the ball getting tattooed. Unfortunately, the hitter didn't swing.
Hit in the dirt. Up with it now. Over to second for 1.
Well, the starting pitching in this game has been absolutely outstanding. So coming through right there in the clutch to bring that first run of the game across has to build confidence for the rest of his team.
Robinson into the batter's box. And with the lead, this lineup looks as though they're ready to do some more damage. Still a ways to go, but pitching's going to catch up here.
Well, you have to credit this lineup, Gary. Some quality at-bats right now and taking advantage of the opportunities, and now they have a lead. Well, with the lead right here, don't be surprised if we see the runner on first going. I think that he has enough speed to make it. And even if they throw it away, you got a chance to pick up a run.
Strike started off the at-bat 0-1. And it may be early going. They've got a chance to maybe put this ball game away and put a little defeatism on the other side.
Well, what I really like is their approach at the plate. They're waiting for their pitch, and when they get it, they're driving it, taking advantage of every mistake the pitcher's making.
The 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Fastball. High. 2-1.
When you throw a two-seam fastball, you want a ground ball, which means you want to throw it to the bottom of the zone. This pitch up could come back to cost him later in the game.
Big swing and a miss as he put all he had into that one, but he takes the count to 2-2. Here's the pitch. Low and a bit outside for a ball. 3-2 now.
Well, hitters know those two-seam fastballs down on the way turn into ground ball out, so they lay off of it. But with 2 strikes, it's a pitch you have to swing at.
Jennings, he takes off. And that misses. Ball 4. Now you got the sacks full.
Well, you just saw a great deal of plate discipline right there on the hitter. Maybe a little fatigue on the pitcher's part. They're not used to throwing that many pitches in one at-bat, but the hitter wins it and gets that base on balls.
Three on and 1 out. First pitch, here it comes. Ball. High and away for a ball, 1-0.
Oh, Gary, 1 run in this inning already, and his second walk right there. You have to think that this is starting to unravel him.
Ready with a 1-0. 1-0 delivery is a fastball in there, 1-1. And Steve, with the walks we are seeing in this inning, question of control or focus?
Well, I tell you what, it may be both. I mean, right now, he's got to bring it back over the plate. He needs his catcher to get him back into the strike zone.
Fastball gets away from him there, 2-1.
Well, third inning of this ball game, Gary, clearly he's run into a little bit of a brick wall and up over 20 pitches right here.
Now the 2-1. Fastball sails high, 3-1.
Well, anytime you have a count 3-1 in your favor as the hitter, you're looking for a pitch in a little box in the location you want to. If he throws it in there, you better be ready and get a good hack at it.
Here's the pitch. Got a full count now. Swings and misses on a fastball. And Rodriguez sets up his target. Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
Let's take another look at that pitch. It's a two-seam fastball in K-Cam. This one's right down the middle. He just swung and missed at it. Better check his bat for a hole.
And here's Eddie Murray. He's the leader in home runs and RBIs in the ball club. Bases are loaded with 2 down. Here's the first pitch. First pitch inside. Ball 1.
Oh, he's having some kind of season this year, Gary. Really the guy leading this team's offense and some kind of offensive production.
The 1-0 pitch. Change up low. 2-0. Swung on, a fly ball heading towards the corner and right. And Gonzalez. That's caught. Side is retired. Third inning offense able to get a run in. The O's lead it 1-0. It'll be batters 2 through 4 due up next. And it's Ivan Rodriguez to lead us off. And at the plate, one of the tops in runs scored, top 5. Here's Rodriguez's first look. There's a ground ball. Sisler. And he'll step on first for out number 1. These teams set the tone in offense last year. Let's take a look, brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the Yankees. The Red Sox second. Third, the Rays. Fourth spot, Rangers. And we've got the Twins, who are number 5.
Well, this is a pitcher's dream when you have an offense like this on your side. You know you're going to get a ton of runs. You don't have to be so precise. You can let runs score because you know your offense is going to pick you up. The good thing about this team is they like to score runs. They like to score them early in the game. That gives your team a lot of confidence.
And that'll put Gonzalez on first. That will bring up Mike Teixeira.
Well, it took them a while. We didn't know if they were ever going to get a hit, but here they are in the 4th inning with their first hit. It's just amazing to me how Mark Teixeira, as talented a player as he is, can continue to get off to slow starts. 2010, another one in April, hitting just 136. But lo and behold, at the end of the year, he's over 30 and over 100.
1 out, runner on at first. Mussina with the delivery. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Boy, it will be interesting what John pointed out. Slow starts. Teixeira last year said not going to happen, and it did again. If he ever has a great April, what are the numbers going to look like?
I mean, that's really the point, is what can those numbers be like at the end of the year if he has that level of...
There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. And he drops back to the warning track to pull it in.
Well, I followed the scouting reports. They moved the outfielders back before the play, and they were in exactly the right position to be able to make the catch. Good coaching.
Sierra gets a turn here. Struck out swinging his last time up. A runner on first with 2 outs. First pitch on the way. A line drive toward short. Ripken Jr. Throw on to second base. Forced play. Side retired. Quick half inning there. It's over. 5 pitches. The Rangers still looking for a run. Due up 6, 7, 8 in the lineup. Brooks Robinson to bat. And the first pitch. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball. He delivers. This one hit, and a long foul ball down the left side. Foul ball! Foul! And another foul ball.
Well, that pitch right there up in the strike zone is a pitch that normally this hitter would drive. But the fact that he's in the hole 0-2, he had to take a more defensive approach, and he just fouled it off.
Here's the pitch. Got him. 1 away.
Now he helped him right there with 2 strikes. He gets the slider, but he chases it out of the zone for strike 3.
Ripken Jr. gets a shot here. Grounded out his last time up. One out, nobody on. The first pitch. Too far outside, 1-0. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. That looks like a single.
Well, that's all you can ask your hitter to do. Find a way to get on base, and he does with one out. That base hit right there. A little bit of momentum. Let's see if they can move him around and possibly score a run.
Well, Gary, you can look at it a couple ways. You can say, look, we've got the lead. Let's play for another big hit here. Or you can turn it on, put the pedal to the metal, and keep the offense going. I want to see him run. I think this is the time to get him going.
The opportunity for offense is right now. Steve, sometimes that pitch down the middle you want to drive. He chose to take it the other way.
Well, good piece of hitting. You don't have to always pull that ball. You think up the middle at first and then adjust accordingly. Outstanding adjustment.
One out with runners at first and second. First pitch to him. Ball. Fastball misses away. 1-0.
Well, that right there is a really good pitch. Just missing the outside corner. Give the batter a lot of credit, though. That is one of the toughest pitches to lay off of. That hard fastball away.
The 1-0 now. Fastball way inside. Nice dance.
Look out. You got to get out of the way when it comes that far inside.
Fastball just misses. He runs it to 3-0.
That two-seam fastball is such an effective pitch. One, because it gets ground ball outs, but two, it sets up his other pitches.
Here's the delivery. And there's another one. Couple of quick hits. It's time. Time to get it done. Baltimore, let's see if they can.
Well, an outstanding piece of hitting to load the bases. Picks up that single, and now the pressure mounts.
Keeler up now. And when you got the bases loaded like this is the opportunity you look for in a game. It may not come again.
Well, when you have a lead, you want to keep adding to it. A big opportunity here to spread the margin. And
the first pitch starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
I did not swing at that pitch. I mean, he throws your fastball right down the middle. You got to be ready when you get your pitch to deliver.
The pitch. Missed badly with a change there. 1-1. That's taken outside for a ball 2, 1 strike count. The 2-1 pitch. Fastball called strike 2. Fastball got him 2 down.
When a close game early stays that way with that big strikeout with the bases loaded.
Boy, is that ever a key strikeout. You've got to take advantage to jump up in a ball game early on, and they did not.
Yeah, and there might be a situation later in the game and everyone will think, well, that's the reason why they didn't win. This could be the reason right there with that big strikeout early.
Two outs, bases loaded. First pitch on the way. Hit on the ground. And Blaylock gets to it. And he's in there easily. And they score him. Robinson into the batter's box. And he really gets a lot of attention. It doesn't matter whether he's home or on the road. Bases are loaded with 2 down. The pitch. Low for ball 1.
He's got that long ball power. They call it light tower power. He hits some bombs, Gary.
Called strike on the outside corner, and it's 1-1. Outside for a ball, and it's 2-1.
Trying to get the ground ball out, you throw that two-seam fastball away from the hitter, trying to get him to reach and roll over it. He laid off of it here.
Swung on and ripped towards second. And a great catch by Soriano. They pick up a run on 3 hits. Denied a big inning, though, as they leave the bases loaded. Baltimore leads it by a couple. Palmeiro at the plate. He'll get us started here in the 5th. Mussina with the delivery. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0.
Well, offensively, they just have not been able to get anything going. Only one runner left on base, so they just need more opportunities and see if they can't capitalize on it.
Here's the 1-0. That's off the plate inside, and it's 2-0. Backdoor curve misses right there. 3-0.
They tried to go backdoor with the curveball right there, but just couldn't catch the outside corner.
Here it comes. 3-0. Swing and a liner to right center. And he'll take an extra base on this one. It's rolling towards the wall. And he'll stop at second base, and it will be a double.
Well, this could be a start of a great inning for these guys. You like to swing on this, and good hustle also to get to second base. Now, still 3 outs to go with the man in scoring position.
Howard at the plate. 0 for 1 thus far. No outs, runner on second. First pitch, here it comes. And that's in there. Mussina ahead 0-1. He deals, and he pops it up. Foul territory behind third. Catch is made. So, our State Farm leaderboard to look at the teams who hit best with runners in scoring position last year. The Twins, number 1. White Sox in second. In third, the Rangers. Red Sox fourth. Number 5, the Royals rounded out.
Well, nothing demoralizes a team more than being able to hit in the clutch, and this team is one of the best at it in baseball with runners in scoring position. You think you get a guy out, the next guy beats you. This team just sends one after the other with guys who love hitting in clutch situations.
Here's the delivery, and the called strike taken by Young.
Well, so many great big-name players in the American League. Michael Young isn't at the top of that list, but he should be really close to the top. A consistent hitter, 300 lifetime average. He's usually over 200 hits. Not a lot he can't do with a bat in his hand.
That one's too low. Mussina missing. Well, Michael Young, proof of what John was talking about, guys. He's had 500 hits 5 straight seasons. I mean, you're talking about very few who have done that in the game.
Well, that kind of hitter, to have that kind of success, you have to use the whole field, and he's one of the best at letting the ball travel deep into the zone and going the other way. Great patience at the plate.
Fastball well off the mark, and it's full 3-2. Kicks, throws to Young. You're out. He cannot connect. Michael Young up empty on the swing.
Well, he climbs the ladder on him, Gary, and he just didn't have enough bat speed to catch up to that pitch.
The RBI chance goes to Hank Blaylock. 2 outs and a runner on second. Here's the first pitch to Blaylock. That one's too low. Mussina missing.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location and, believe me, very difficult to hit.
That one swung on and missed by Blaylock. Couldn't catch up to it to even the count. Strike 2 with a swing and a miss and a fastball. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, line drive, center field, and that's out number 3. They pick up no runs on 1 hit and leave a man at second. Orioles still out in front. Cleanup batter due up next. And for those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And he squares around but misses it for a strike. Ball. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
Well, the starting pitcher right now is over 80 pitches, and this is a time when the manager and the pitching coach have to keep an eye and see if his velocity is dropping. If it is, you might want to think about getting him out.
Swings for a strike on the fastball. It'll be a 1-2 count. The pitch. Tried to get him to chase the fastball away. 2-2.
A good action on that pitch, running away, but it's a ball you have to get down to the zone. Don't throw it up.
Two pitch. Strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 away.
Well, it was probably a good idea they hit it in swing right there. It looked like he was thinking away. They bust him in. He'd have just broken his bat.
And here's Eddie Murray. Base is empty with 1 away. Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball misses badly that time. 1-0. And Rodriguez sets up his target. That one in the dirt. Good play by the catcher. Kept it in front of him. And he lays off that one. It's inside for ball 3.
Now, having some difficulty commanding that two-seam fastball. You don't want to throw that pitch up and in. That's a ground ball pitch, not a ball you want to get a fly ball on.
Fastball. He's taking all the way. 3-1.
He must have been looking for an off-speed pitch in that situation because the fastball looked like it surprised him.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And that one misses. That's going to be ball 4. Toss the bat aside and head down to first.
Well, some control issues right now for the pitcher. He's got to get locked in and back in the zone.
Brooks Robinson to bat. Brooks Robinson to bat. His team leader in RBIs and great production. Runner at first with one down. The first pitch. And Millwood has him 0-1 with that a called strike.
Well, he's getting the job done this year, no question about it. Such production, so consistent.
And that's a strike. Well, maybe someone ought to have him step out for just a minute. He went after one in the dirt. Wanted to get him fishing, but he misses 1 and 2. Holds off on the slider, 2 and 2. And that misses the outside corner. It'll run it full, 3 and 2.
That's a good spot to miss with that thing, just off the corner.
And on a full count. And on that one, he's not going to get the call, so he will issue the walk.
Now the pitcher's got to get his radar back in the strike zone right now if he wants to continue through this inning.
Ripken Jr. settles in. Singled and scored his last time around. Runners on first and second with one out. First pitch on the way. Ball. First pitch a slider outside, 1-0. At the belt, the 1-0. Line towards second. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today. Floriano, and he gets in there, no contest.
He's got a shot of getting out of this now. Big timeout. Now he's got 2 down. He's only 1 out away from working out of this jam.
And Williams in the box. Had a base hit his last time up. Two down. Runners at first and second. First pitch. And that's a ball. Millwood a little bit too far outside with it. Swing and a shot down the left field line. And this could be extra bases heading towards the corner. And he scores from second base. And another run is in. And he'll stop at second base. That'll be a 2-run double. On this win expectancy graph, we can see just how much damage that double has done.
You want your hitters to go with the pitch. Don't try to force things. The ball's away. He drives it away.
Use the whole part of that plate and the whole part of that bat. He did.
Kids, you want to learn how to hit? That's how you do it.
Runner on second and 2 outs. Here it comes. Swings and misses. The sinker, 0-1.
This is how you get the routine ground balls. You pound that sinker down and away, trying to get the hitter to roll over his hands and pound it into the ground.
Here's the delivery. That one swung on its line. That one is in there. That should score Williams. All the way to the wall. And Williams will score. Baltimore, keep it going. They are.
Well, he's having a heck of a day so far. That's his third hit of the game in this one. They just can't seem to find an answer for him.
Keeler is batting. So the direction here, Steve, for this lineup, just stay in charge. Right now they are.
Gary, that last hit just blows the door wide open right there. I mean, they got a shot at running away with this thing.
And the other thing they know is they've got time and outs on their side. A swing line to left center. And in there for a base hit. He's 3 for 4 today. Good offensive chance here.
Well, a big two-out hit right there. That's his third hit of the game so far. This man's doing what he has to do to help his team win.
Two men on, two men out. And the first pitch. Cut fastball in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch is a fastball, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Credit the catcher on that one. That's a good low target, setting up, and he hit the target. Good execution.
Here's the delivery. He makes contact. Line drive. That's in there. Should score the runner.
Okay, the defense needs to stop right now. They need to put up an out here. This offense just has been relentless this inning.
Two men on and two men out. And here's the first one. And Francisco, no luck with that pitch. It's going to be up too high.
Well, he tried that four-seam fastball up in the zone to get him the chase. Tough pitch to lay off of. Good job by the hitter.
Pazos, and now the 1-0. Taken for a called strike.
Sometimes when the pitch comes out of the pitcher's hand, you have to say to yourself, I'm going to lay off and wait for the next one. He didn't think he could catch up to it. Good decision.
He takes a fastball for a strike. Now it's 1-2.
It's a nice location with that fastball down in the zone. If he makes contact, it's going to be a ground ball.
There's one that misses. 2-2. That's foul. Back behind the plate. Foul. You're out. Strike 3. Wow, that'll do it for the inning, but not before a lot of runs crossed. They pick up 4 hits in the inning, wind up with 4 crossing the plate. Baltimore, boy, are they making hay today. This is quite an explosion. And Alfonso Soriano up. 0 for 2 thus far. Mussina with the delivery. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0.
They need more offense right now, Gary. I mean, only leaving 2 runners on base. We're moving through the middle part of this game, heading into the later part of the game. I mean, they need to give themselves some opportunities to score runs. Patience at the plate. Get somebody on.
1-1.
Well, a perfect location right there. When you're a hitter and you see a ball and it's in the strike zone for a long time like that one was, you start your swing early, and then it breaks out over the plate. There's nothing you can do to hold up.
Curveball just off the black, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. One down. Well, let's see how the top hitting teams measured up last season, courtesy of State Farm. The Rangers number 1, the Royals second, the Twins third, the Tigers fourth, and it's the Red Sox number 5.
We're going to watch the team with the best batting average last year in this game today. And I tell you what, this entire lineup can swing the bat. There is no break in anywhere in this lineup. You think you can find someone you can pitch to and get outs? No, not in this lineup. They all can hit.
The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike.
Well, the ageless wonder, Ivan Rodriguez. Not a typical offensive season for Pudge, but again, 20th season as a catcher, hasn't never played anywhere else. Amazing how he takes care of his body.
Here's the pitch. Lined right at the second baseman. Jennings. And that'll set down Rodriguez. Gonzalez at the plate. He's 1 for 1 so far. Base is empty and 2 down. First pitch to him. Called strike, 0-1.
Looks like the hitter's waiting for a pitch that he can get up in the zone to drive a little bit. That's why he went down to the zone with that four-seamer.
Called strike, and it's 0-2.
I think the hitter was looking for something out over the plate that he could drive. They pounded a fastball down and in for a strike.
Mussina with the delivery. And he lays off there, 1-2. One-two pitch coming. Struck him out, and with that, here in the 6th inning, it's over. The shutout's on. And Steve, you can just tell by looking at it, he's thinking about it.
Gary, he's bringing it today, no question about it. And I tell you, the offense has to look out because he's gaining confidence.
Sisler in the box now. He'll lead it off, home half. We're in the 6th. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, 1-0. And he watches ball 2. Now the 2-0 pitch. Splitter misses badly, and he's down 3-0.
The last thing you want to do as a pitcher is walk the leadoff hitter in any inning. All they can do is set up bad things for the remainder of that frame.
3-1.
Better to go after the fastball when the guy has quality secondary pitches. Even though it's down to the zone, you've got to swing at that.
That's in there to make it 3-2.
That's a good fastball right there. He blew that one right by him.
Full count. Francisco throws. Down on strikes there. Nice piece of pitching work.
Well, he had a swing at it. 2 strikes, ball up and away. A good pitch to at least put in play or foul off, but couldn't quite catch up to it.
And here's Eddie Murray, and the team's best home run hitter right now. Nobody on base, 1 away. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled off. Smash towards the middle, and that's through a base hit.
He gets a letter high pitch, a good pitch to hit, and he takes advantage of it. Nice job.
Hitting from behind is not an easy thing to do in this game, but a little easier when the pitch is up there.
You throw it over the plate like that, it's going to cost you.
One down, runner at first. And the first pitch lays off a called strike. 0-1.
Gary, they could really use a double play ball right here to get out of this inning and put a 0 up on the board so they can at least get some hope they can come back.
Here's the pitch. Called strike on a fastball, and it's 0-2.
Good pitchers change the hitter eye level. You go down low, then you run the fastball up high. A lot of times they just look at it go by.
The pitch. Wanted to get him fishing, but he misses. 1-2.
Trying to get the ground ball out. You throw that 2-seam fastball away from the hitter, trying to get him to reach and roll over it. He laid off of it here.
And this is bounced foul to the left side. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball low for a ball. 2-2. Fastball got him looking. 2 down. Well, at least he's wearing out the pitcher a little bit on that at bat.
That's one way to look at it.
Ripken Jr. is the batter. Bounced into a fielder's choices last time. Runner on first, 2 away. And here's the first one. That one's drilled to short.
Well, this is a guy that no matter what the situation, he's looking for something out over the plate that he can drive. He got that pitch in on his hands a little bit, but give him credit, he was quick enough to turn on it to get that base knock.
Two down. Runners at first and second. Here's the first pitch. And Francisco, no luck with that pitch. That's going to be up too high.
2 outs in the inning here, but runners on first and second. You've got to knock the ball down in the infield. Don't let it get to the outfield where they can pick up another run and see if he can get a force out at one of the bases.
He lets the 1-0 pitch go by. 1-1. Now the 1-1. Watches that fastball go by, and now he's at 1-2.
Tough pitch to hit right here. When you run this fastball up and away, you have to elevate your swing to get on top of it. He ends up taking the pitch.
On the way. Ball 2.
He tried to backdoor that pitch, but left it out and away.
That's in the dirt. He traps it. Fastball called. Strike 3, and the side is retired. So no runs, 2 hits, and they strand 2. Baltimore 6, Texas nothing. And if you're just joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. Mussina with the delivery. Fastball misses away, 1-0.
Well, he's really only held him to 2 hits so far today, Gary. So he's been on top of his game out there. He's made it look easy, and it could possibly be a day the bullpen doesn't have to get used and can get some rest.
And he takes a strike on that fastball, 1-1. One pitch. Swings, hits this one pretty well, deep right center. That one in the alley. This could be 2 or more. Stops at second. 2-bagger.
Well, great hitters get hits at just the right time, and this double right here with no one down is a nice leadoff hit to get the offense rolling early here in this inning.
Mark Teixeira's season last year, let's take a look at how he ranked in comparison to some other players. 2nd in walks, 4th in home runs. Last season, he definitely drove in the runs, among the top 10 in RBIs. Some key clutch hits for him, getting the job done, a major part of his team's offensive production.
Base runner at second with nobody out. Now the first pitch. That's swung on a liner here. And it's through. That's a base hit. A moment here for Texas. Can they get it done?
Well, clearly he remembers how they've pitched to him in the past. He knows that they go fastball, first pitch. He was ready for it, didn't miss it.
No outs, and the corners are covered. First pitch. Cut on and missed, 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this is high and outside for a ball, 1-1. And that's taken outside for a ball, 2, 1 strike count.
Well, you want to keep an eye on the runner right here. 2-1 count. They're not likely to pitch out. If the runner gets put in motion, you might see a hit and run right here.
This ball is hammered deep right. 1 down. Teixeira around third, headed for the plate. And Teixeira's home.
A big-time hitter at the plate, and you know what? He didn't get the base hit, but he was able to pick up a run, a productive out. That's what good teams do.
One out, man on first. And here's the first one. Line fair down the line in right. And it's through. Credit Howard with a single. And that brings Michael Young to the plate.
Clearly he's starting to wear down out there. 3 straight hits against him. He doesn't have the velocity or the bite on his pitches that he had earlier in the game.
Runners at first and third, 1 away. First delivery to Young. And that's a ball. He watches the inside pitch from Mussina.
Well, you saw the catcher right there setting up inside, and the pitcher just missed off the plate. Still a pretty good pitch, though.
1-0 now. That one is swung on and missed by Young. It'll even it up. Here's the pitch. Young, a ground ball. There's one. And that's two. A double play. They pick up one on 3 hits, strand a man. Texas trying to get back into a position to challenge. End of the order is going to try and kick it off offensively. Cleanup man in the box again. He'll start the home half of the 7th. Here's the first pitch. Ball. Francisco misses. That'll be a ball. Right. 1-0 on the way. He lets the 1-0 pitch go by. 1-1.
That's a good hard fastball right there. Let's see if he comes back with another one now.
Swung on and ripped towards second. Soriano. And his throw is in time. First out of the inning. Keeler at the plate. 3 for 4 thus far. Base is empty. 1 out. First pitch on the way. Fastball in there. 0-1.
Outstanding mechanics right there. He gets all of his body into the pitch. Great velocity on it. A strike away.
Pitch on the way. Played by Rodriguez. Not even close with that throw, and he's on at first.
That's good baseball right there. He read the infielders and got it down and deadened the ball just like he needed to beat it out.
One out, runner on at first. And here's the first one. Here's a swing and a ground ball. He snares it, and there's one. And Young will make sure of the double play. It's called short work of 3. Took 6 pitches. And we'll see the Rangers. And it's Hank Blaylock to lead us off. He flew out his last time up. Mussina with the delivery. Fastball just misses. 1-0.
Well, it's getting late right now. They're down a bunch, so they need a big inning here. They can't wait till the 9th to try to come all the way back. They need to try to do something now.
Here's the 1-0. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind. 2-0.
Well, he's over the 80 pitch mark right now at this point in the game. And you know that pitching coach is keeping a close eye on him to see if he tires.
That is a ball. Blaylock, he'll be looking 3-0 to go deep.
Well, the pitcher comes right out on the mound after his team hits, and the first thing he does is go 3-0 to the leadoff hitter. Could be very demoralizing if he doesn't get him out.
Swing and a line drive. And that's a base hit. Blaylock on board.
Well, that's the start they wanted right there. You get the first guy on with the inning. No outs. Big things could happen now.
They're going to go to the pinch hitter in this situation, trying to get that big hit to bring this runner home.
A runner on first, no outs. Mussina with the delivery. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0.
Well, he tried to go outside on the outside corner with that fastball right there.
just got a little bit off the plate. He's got to be careful, though. You don't want that hitter to get his arms extended.
Line shot into center field. Makes its way through for a single. Good offensive chance here.
Well, you just can't explain how valuable a pinch hitter is. A guy who can come off the bench cold and deliver a big hit.
It's going to be Rodriguez now. He got to the plate 15 ABs last season, but only 2 hits off the Orioles. And here's Ivan Rodriguez. Grounded out his last time through. Runners at the corners with no one out. First pitch to him. First pitch way out of the zone. Ball 1. At the belt, the 1-0. He watches that fastball. It'll even up the count at 1-1. Breaking ball, can't find the zone. 2-1. Over 9 at bats last year, he had only 1 hit off the Orioles here at Oriole Park. Here's the 2-1. That one swung on, hit in the air deep to left field. As he drops back, Blaylock around third, headed for the plate, and Blaylock's home.
With runners in scoring position, you need to do something to get them in. He didn't have to get a hit. He knew all he had to do was find a way to keep it in play and pick up an RBI.
Gonzalez at the plate. And for this offense right now, something to be positive about. They just don't want to take a good look at the scoreboard.
You know, Gary, after that hit, they're not out of this just yet. A couple more big hits, they're right back in this game.
He delivers. Watches a curve in there for strike 1. It's amazing how late in the ballgame a lead can look so big, and then you have a couple of things happen on the field, and all of a sudden it's not so big at all.
I mean, that's why it's critical right now, Gary, for the pitcher to put an end to this rally, because a little flare here, an error there, and sooner or later, you know what? You're trailing.
Gets the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now, 0-2.
A fastball up and away, it's awfully tough to catch up with it because you want to try to hit it deeper in the zone and go the other way, and before you know it, it's by you.
Can't get him to chase the fastball. Low, 1-2. He watches that one travel down. 2-2.
A big break on this curveball. He starts it in the strike zone, but it falls right out of the zone. Good eye by the hitter not to chase it.
The 2-2 pitch. And this is popped up on the left side. 2 away. These were the hitters with the most home runs around the league last year, courtesy of State Farm. We'll check out the Sheriff. He's 4th on the list.
Well, you talk about a powerful swing. This guy was built to hit balls out of the ballpark, and that's exactly what he did last year. He is a tough out, and when they make a mistake, he's going to make them pay. He can hit it a long way.
And it's Mark Teixeira at the plate. Average for him last year, .226 against the Orioles. 2 outs and a man on first. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch as he's late on that one. 0-1.
Well, if you're going to be late on the fastball, you're going to have trouble hitting up here, and he's struggling right now.
This is in the air, straight away left. Williams will field, and that's the 3rd out. That'll do it. So they score once on 2 hits, 1 man left. Texas trying to get back into a position to challenge. Things will start getting a little more difficult as we look to the third man to lead it off. Robinson into the batter's box. He'll start things off, bottom half, 8th inning. And the first pitch. He fouls that one off.
Foul!
Now Francisco with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off that first pitch, 0-1 the count.
Foul! Foul!
And he fouls off another one.
Well, you can tell right there that the batter is in protection mode. Anything close, he's just trying to put it in play. The fact that he fouled it off will keep this at-bat going.
Pitch in the dirt, blocked by the catcher. The 1-2 on its way. Able to set him down there. Chalk that one up as a strikeout for him.
Let's watch K-Cam. Take a look at the two-seam fastball.
Oh, and this one looks like he just snuck that one right past him.
Well, he had to be looking for something else. There's just no reason for a hitter to let that pitch go.
One out, bases empty. And the first pitch. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Blaylock picking it up. On to first, 2 away. And here's Eddie Murray. Two outs, bases empty. And the first pitch. Ball. And that's the ball. He watches the inside pitch from Francisco.
A front door two-seam fastball, trying to throw it inside, letting it tail back to the inside corner. Couldn't quite catch the corner, though.
Here's a fly ball to straightaway left. And that's the third out. That'll do it. Nobody left on base. No runs or hits here in this half inning. Baltimore 6. Rangers 2. Sierra in the batter's box. He'll start us out here in the last inning of regulation. First pitch on the way. Fastball is downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, I think right now offensively you've got to start getting base runners. Get as many as you can. I mean, you're down a ton, so you don't need big hits. You don't need home runs. You need base runners.
The pitch. 1-0 is a fastball that runs away, 2-0. Now the 2-0. And the 2-0 pitch is a fastball low, 3-0.
Boy, it's a great fastball right there, down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
And he gets this one over for a strike, 3-1.
A pretty good pitch to hit right there. He takes it for a strike. Clearly, he didn't have the green light.
Here's the 3-1 pitch. Line drive. That's foul towards first. And here's the 3-2. That swung on and flied to right. The catch, and he puts it away. Out number 1.
Just having some difficulty right now trying to make up this ground, and obviously they've got a hill still to climb. And running out of time right now, only 2 outs remaining, so they've got to get something going and keep it going.
Base is empty, 1 out. First pitch, here it comes. Makes contact. It is going to be fouled. That fly ball deep and off to the left. He deals. And another foul ball. Here it comes. Line towards second. Jennings. And that's in plenty of time for the out.
Down to their final out right here, Gary. So, I mean, they're looking pretty dire at this point. And, you know, but listen, funnier things have happened. They've got to get base runners, though.
Howard at the plate. Trying again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Base is empty with 2 outs. The first pitch. And a fly ball could be the last out. An amazing leaping catch. What a play.
Well, they treated their hometown crowd to a phenomenal pitching performance in this one. A big win on the shoulders of their pitchers.
Yeah, we like to recognize outstanding performances in our game, so let's do it right now with our Player of the Game award.
Well, coming into the game, you told someone you're going to get 2 hits today, you'd be very happy. The average goes up, and everything else is good for you. But the bottom line is, those 2 hits were the reason this team won the game, and it shows because he's our player of the game.
And Steve, they're able to win this game rather handily. A little bit of home cooking here that was right on from the beginning.
Now, Gary, as a player, you always like having the 10th man out there, and these fans provided that today. They were into it.
This is Gary Thorne with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. Hope you had a great time, as good as we did. Then you're all set. See you next time.